ocean waves are low and then the warm air blows a salty kiss to welcome me back to my old home. Today there are no lists to check, no calls to make, no messages, no PCs, no place to go. Today it doesn't matter much to me if I'm living up to all that I could be. I've traded in the corporate scale for lessons in dispensability. I pulled out the old daydreams from that shoebox in the closet, dusted them off and tried them on for size. And though they're worn and faded and the style's a bit outdated, they're still a perfect fit through all this time. 'Cause now I know that dreaming is the key. It opens up our souls and sets us free, tearing down the tower walls and granting us a new reality. And in my dreams I'm running madly in a one-man race, laughing as the sweat runs down my face, chasing the line, feeling the wind, marking the time, breathing it in, dodging the obstacles, picking up speed, barely touching ground beneath my feet. Won't slow down now, no, I can make it now. I've caught my second wind. Years have drizzled past, sometimes slow and sometimes faster, and I've used them up thinking critically. And now a little wiser, or perhaps just a bit tired, I think most things are just as they should be. And living seems enough for me today. I'll chase my dreams and laugh along the way. If I reach the end, I'll find another goal, another line, another dance, another song to play. And in my mind, I'm running madly in a one-man race, laughing as the sweat runs down my face, chasing the line, feeling the wind, marking the time, breathing it in, dodging the obstacles, picking up speed, barely touching ground beneath my feet. Won't slow down now, no, can't slow down now. I can make it now. I've caught my second wind, my second wind. Time, it moves in only one direction, but in defiance we can turn and face the rear, and watch the things we love and hate and fear grow fainter, shrinking silhouettes on the horizon. In vain I clutch at fading recollections and try to cast them into some new form, measuring against some unreal norm. Silently I drown in the abyss of this obsession. need for them arose from wounds that wouldn't heal. To what degree could you have fought the forces that pushed and pulled and pried into your mind and led you on to paths no one should find, to stumble, accumulating sorrows and remorses, and just what was the greater tragedy, death or life alone in misery? But I could not see your pain. The mirror blocked my view, and anger and frustration dug the chasm that divided me and you. And I blamed the bottom, and a plain cup of coffee won't do it today. I need a splash of raspberry and a tall skinny latte. Caffeine fix I need to face this stress. 'Cause I have got no time for sleeping with this schedule I've been keeping, climbing up this ladder of success. So I'll head to Starbucks in my SUV with the GPS and the DVD, and I'll make some calls along the way and check my schedule for today. 'Cause I gotta make the best use of my time when I'm sitting in the car, when I'm standing in line. A minute gone is one you can't replace. There's no time to sleep in this American dream. It looks like I'll have to work late again. Better call my husband to pick up the kids and cancel my appointment with my therapist. My life is so unorganized. Maybe I need a day timer of a bigger size to help me manage all these daily lists. So I'll head to Staples in my SUV with the CD player and the leather seats, and I'll check my email as I go, and then my stock portfolio. 'Cause I gotta make the best use of my time if I'm gonna keep raising that bottom line. Time is money, everybody knows. There's no time to waste in this American dream. American dream. And I would say that my life thus far is filled with constant challenges, like keeping all these batteries charged and checking all these messages.
You have 29 messages.
A simple life doesn't cut it today. You need to make a lot of money and buy a lot of things. But tell me, please, is this what life's about? It all just seems so complicated. I think this mess is highly overrated. But it seems to me there's no way out. Is there no escape? Must this be our fate? Is there no escape from this American dream? And could a love be any truer than the one we've grown into? Could it be that there is, after all, some spirit up above who led us to each other and now nurtures our love? Could a star shine any brighter than the light inside your eyes? And could a sunbeam feel warmer than the radiance of your smile? Could it be that love can truly conquer darkness of the past and fill the empty spaces with a happiness that lasts? Here I struggle with these words in search of metaphors to state my love in some way never done before, all in vain. But I'll keep searching for the words to paint the scene, describe to you somehow this living dream. But then, no, perhaps instead of fancy words, a kiss will suit the purpose perfectly. There could be no greater treasure than the life that we now share. And there could be no way to measure how it feels to hold you near. Though I wish I could create a language eloquent and new, as flowing and melodic and as beautiful as you. Just to speak in simple terms of what you mean to me would never quite do justice to reality. No. So I'll keep searching for the words to paint the scene, describe to you somehow this living dream. But then, no, forget about the frilly words. A kiss will suit the purpose perfectly. Waiting for a mind, lived a miner, a 49er, and his daughter Clementine. Light she was, just like a fairy, and her age was only 9, and she would play amidst the flowers as he toiled down in the mine. lost her mother to a fever, a baby brother went in kind. Now he seeks a promised fortune, or is only Clementine. And in the evening by her bedside, he would tell her of his find and the promise of her future hidden deep within the mind. They would live in San Francisco in a home so rich and fine, and every boy in San Francisco would carry flowers to Clementine. And in the night, as she lay sleeping, he would often fret and pine o'er the hardship they would suffer, or the promise of the mind. And he could hear her softly breathing, and he would find some peace of mind as he whispered a solemn promise to his sleeping Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, I'll forever hold you near me. Don't you worry, Clementine. And when the sun broke o'er the canyon, he awoke his Clementine and assigned her simple duties just to occupy her time. For the world is full of mischief for a girl who's only 9, and he knew he couldn't be there to keep his promise to Clementine. She took the mule down to the river just as she had been assigned, and then went in search of shiny pebbles on the banks below the mine. And it was there she lost her footing and fell into the brine, and the promise of the canyon took the precious Clementine. In a cavern, in a canyon, near an old abandoned mine, stands a miner and old timer in a field of blooming vine, and he has planted pretty flowers all around that wretched mine to remind him every hour of his precious Clementine. sorting photographs, I looked for one of you to frame. I chose the one of us dressed up on my wedding day. Oh, you seem so proud to travel far to give away. Daughter, but I never was yours anyway. Now the years and tears have passed, and now that you have died, I can finally feel the anger I fought back all this time. Did you ever really feel love, or just emptiness? Know us, or did you ever care to try? Or did you ever stop to wonder what you'd miss if you traded family for a new kiss? So tell me, did you ever really love? And if you did, will I ever know? Ringing telephone, rare surprise when it was you. Crazy fantasies that you would come to our rescue. Funny now to think that all we needed rescue from fantasy that you had done no wrong. Well, you walked away from pain and moved on to create more. You left a trail of turmoil behind every closing door. Did you ever really feel love, or just emptiness? Know us, or did you ever care to try? Or did you ever stop to wonder what you'd miss when you traded family for a new kiss? So tell me, did you ever really love? And if you did, will I ever know? Sit, let's review your resume. Full of what I'd made and sung and done, I sat proud pinnacle of God's created. Glory bound for sure it seemed, and waited for confirmation of the place I'd won. Past the pearly gates with cherubim, above were all God's creatures, great and small. I searched but nowhere did I see at all, midst those that crawl or hop or fly or swim, the gate of man I've had to rearrange. God said, restructuring you'd say, I've downsized heaven, I no longer want to pay. time to make a change. On its worst day, the lowest spider's aim surpasses all that man could hope to make. No mess, no waste, pollution, or mistake. What human architect could make that claim? Man's symphonies, though pretty, can't compare to what the merest mockingbird brings forth. To whale song, wolf song, and the frozen north, to sounds of all my creatures everywhere. All the other creatures stay within the scope of their design. Their deeds are true to form. Oh, they only take to live and breathe the norm. I had set man alone has failed my hope. Behold my pristine heaven one last time, and know that earth was once so clean and pure. The casting out of man will now ensure eternally that heaven stays sublime. My application was denied. God's plan did not include my kind. This dream made clear, and I awoke with the last words ringing in my ear. No other creature fouls its nest like that. It's been so long. But oh, you say you were here yesterday. But I'm still glad to see your face again. There may be times I can't recall your name, but I know you are friend or family. My heart remembers those closest to me. My heart remembers well. And I can sense the sadness that you feel, but I don't think it's truly justified. 'Cause underneath it's still me here inside. It's still just me. I may have lost a yesterday or two, but I still have the moment to live in, and dreams and feelings still exist within, still exist within. And what is time? No one can really say. A rainbow to be cherished but not held, or maybe a bottomless wishing well, an endless wishing well. So don't be weighed down with thoughts of what I've lost. sometimes they are signs of grace. It's that certain look, and asks me with those pleading eyes if I wouldn't please oblige. We do it in the living room, but first I pull the shades. I carefully arrange my tools and check out all the blades. He then removes his shirt and takes his place upon a chair. I circle all around and run my fingers through his hair. Sometimes something that I do will make him flinch a bit, but even so he always says a little pain is worth it. See, some men pay to have this done, but I do it for free. And to boot, while I do it, he can watch TV. I like to take my time and make sure it comes out right, but sometimes I'm less thorough if we start too late at night. I do enjoy the process and the angle calculations, but sometimes I get backaches from the various positions. Sometimes I'm reluctant 'cause I'm tired or just too busy. But then a guilty voice inside says, it's your wifely duty. But even so, I must confess, sometimes I've just said no. I've told him that I'm not his slave and sent him to a pro. But every time that's happened, he's come home unsatisfied. He says they just rush through it and they're not as good as I. So all in all, I can't complain about this natural act. A haircut every other month is not a lot to ask. Ever loved one who'd gone off to war, heavy with child and with hope for all three, she sat there not knowing she'd see him no more. The path of true love is but seldom carefree. The man she had chosen was not of her own. Her lover belonged to her tribe's enemy. The secret was shared by their mothers alone. Soft footsteps approached as she sat by the water. Her mother came to her with tears in her eyes. Our men have come back from the war, my dear daughter. Your father, the chief, is not with them, she cried. We've suffered great loss as the other tribe too. The news of your father was brought straight to me. Before he did fall, I must tell this to you. My husband slew yours, now both widows are we. Sat stunned there, her ears unbelieving, her heart almost stopping. How could this be true? Her tears started falling as she began grieving, her sorrow engulfing her heart as it grew. Her poor mother went to her, crooned to her, clung to her, tears intermingling, so they both did mourn. This world is so cruel, said the girl to her mother, to this I'll not suffer, my child to be born. Long since forgotten what kindled this hate. Our people fight on, though there's not to be won. Oh, mother, we'll go to the tribe of my mate. We'll make them all see that this war must be done. They walked to the place where their loved ones were felled. It willed them more strongly to end all the strife. They walked to the hills where their enemy dwelled, made straight for the tent of the chief and his wife. Red brown for the hero of the lover's smooth skin, and gold in the color of bright morning light. Soft green for the future their hearts held within, and purple for passion of love's sweet delight. A man of small mercy, this chief saw there standing, not woman with child, but the spawn of his foe. With hate in his eyes and his full strength commanding, he struck his son's wife a killing blow. But as she lay dying, her baby was born. The chief raised his knife once again for the kill. His wife stayed his arm as she shouted with scorn, "O greatest of fools, only look if you will." They came to us peacefully, empty their hand. No chance you did give them their tidings to share. A woman with child, not an enemy band, did you witlessly slay? Look again at her there. Behold one last time your son's wife in repose, and think, O great chief, on this thing you have done. The baby's eyes opened, his mother's did close, and the chief in despair saw the eyes of his son. Red brown for the hero of the lover's smooth skin, and gold in the color of bright morning light. Soft green for the future their hearts held within, and purple for passion of love's sweet delight. He turned to his wife as they faced one another. The look that she gave him was wild and stiff. She strode to the side of the girl's weeping mother, and wordlessly pointed the way to the cliff. Then said to her folk in a voice loud and clear, "You know that by birthright I am your true chief. I say to you now that the war must end here. For years it has brought us nothing but grief. My sister, I've tasted the salt of your tears. Now let us go forth, join your folk to mine. This day shall unite us and banish our fears. This baby shall lead us, his birth is a sign. With two hearts as one, the women prayed along. Then happened this thing, to the wonder of all. Great Spirit did answer, the magic was strong. The leaves turned that day to the colors of fall. Red brown for the hue of the lover's smooth skin, and gold in the color of bright morning light. Soft green for the future their hearts held within, and purple for passion of love's sweet delight. Bright crimson for blood that was shed out of fear, and gray for the future of life without peace. The leaves shall remind us in fall of each year of those who have given, so hope will not cease. Of treasures he'll discover on some secret stream. He wakes before the sun, anxious as a child on Christmas morn, dressing quietly and kissing me softly. He heads into the rising sun to find the perfect place to catch his dreams. He welcomes the sunlight on his face, the comfort of the current's cool embrace, watching the graceful arcade basking in his ecstasy and reeling in the magic of this place. He feels the rhythm of the cast of life, rhythm of nature at peace, baptized into freedom, communing with the power of the river released. And then he reels in the light, strengthened by this moment of connection. And gently he'll release the prize and watch it swim away with thankfulness and wonder in his eyes. The river dances and flows, collecting souvenirs of wood and stone, purposeful and strong, broadening as it carries them along. And the life we know drives us to reach and grow, finding our own destinies, discovering sweet surprises as we grow. He feels the rhythm of the cast of life, rhythm of nature at peace, baptized into freedom, communing with the power of the river released. Then he reels in the light, strengthened by this moment of connection. And gently he'll release the prize and watch it swim away with thankfulness and wonder in his eyes. In his eyes. The hour is blue. It is the time of year when she walks in the woods and the trees slightly dip their limbs as if to please her as she passes. Somehow I believe they're paying homage to her dryad past, for still she seems as one with them. Her arms reach out, touch this leaf, that stem, then wrap around the trunk to hold it fast. spins round and round and round about itself. And I'm just spinning round myself here like some crazy carousel. And there is no reason for this discontentment. I have no load as great as others bear. And I know there have been times I felt a quiet in my mind, and times when I have truly felt you near. Could it be, despite my doubts, you still are here? Bring me your peace, oh Lord. Peace that passes all understanding. I'm tired of the pace, the impossible race. It's clouded my mind and it's challenged my faith. Bring me your peace, oh Lord. Peace that passes all understanding. I see a world of pain and fear, faces bitter and unsatisfied despite the cold veneer. And on the evening news I see their eyes in headline stories of great tragedies and broken, shattered lives. And towering over the ashes are those few who won't be beaten down by earthly woes. And if they can feel serenity amidst their darkest hours, perhaps the power lies within me too. If I could look inside and there find you. Bring me your peace, oh Lord. Peace that passes all understanding. I'm tired of the pace, the impossible race. It's clouded my mind and it's challenged my faith. Bring me your peace, oh Lord. Peace that passes all understanding. The ocean waves are low and then the warm air blows a salty kiss to welcome me back to my old home. Today there are no lists to check, no calls to make, no messages, no PCs, no place to go. Today it doesn't matter much to me if I'm living up to all that I could be. I've traded in the corporate scale for lessons in dispensability. I pulled out the old daydreams from that shoebox in the closet, dusted them off and tried them on for size. And though they're worn and faded and the style's a bit outdated, they're still a perfect fit through all this time. 'Cause now I know that dreaming is the key that opens up our souls and sets us free, tearing down the tower walls and granting us a new reality. time, breathing it in, dodging the obstacles, picking up speed. Barely touching ground beneath my feet. Won't slow down now, no, I can make it now. I've caught my second wind. Years have drizzled past, sometimes slow and sometimes faster, and I've used them up, thinking critically. And now a little wiser, or perhaps just a bit tired, I think most things are just as they should be. And living seems enough for me today. I'll chase my dreams and laugh along the way. And if I reach the end, I'll find another goal, another line, another dance, another song to play. And in my mind, I'm running madly in a one-man race, laughing as the sweat runs down my face, chasing the line, feeling the wind, marking the time, breathing it in, dodging the obstacles, picking up speed. Barely touching ground beneath my feet. Won't slow down now, no, can't slow down now. I can make it now. I've caught my second wind. My second wind. Raspberry and a tall skinny latte, caffeine fix I need to face this stress. 'Cause I have got no time for sleeping with this schedule I've been keeping, climbing up this ladder of success. So I'll head to Starbucks in my SUV with the GPS and the DVD, and I'll make some calls along the way and check my schedule for today. 'Cause I gotta make the best use of my time when I'm sitting in the car, when I'm standing in line. A minute gone is one you can't replace. There's no time to sleep in this American dream. It looks like I'll have to work late again. Better call my husband to pick up the kids and cancel my appointment with my therapist. My life is so unorganized. Maybe I need a day timer of a bigger size to help me manage all these daily lists. So I'll head to Staples in my SUV with the CD player and the leather seats, and I'll check my email as I go, and then my stock portfolio. 'Cause I gotta make the best use of my time if I'm gonna keep raising that bottom line. Time is money, everybody knows. There's no time to waste in this American dream. American dream. And I would say that my life thus far is filled with constant challenges, like keeping all these batteries charged and checking all these messages.
You have 29 messages.
A simple life doesn't cut it today. You need to make a lot of money and buy a lot of things. But tell me, please, is this what life's about?